Hey YouTube, it's your girl Javina Love back with another video. Welcome back, you guys. How have you been? How was your weekend? Did you get some gardening done? I was thinking about it, but I didn't really get anything done. But anyways, I was thinking on some stories, and I said, everything's got a story in my life, including my brushes. And this is just a pinch of my collection, but I would like to just, declutter and go through them, sanitize them, make sure that they're all good. So these are my, right here, these are my overflow and my collectibles and my duplicates. So we'll start with that. And I have a couple of buckets of brushes here that I use in my everyday. To lay everything down because I've got the camera going very low. And then I got my bucket that I just created with my son to keep them nice with the lid on it. And then sponges and stuff. So I can organize myself a little better. Let's put that there. Okay, so these are my overflows because these were like my first brushes from the Dollar Tree. They're really good Wet n Wild brushes. I swear by them. I do recommend them. As you see, there's a few of them out here that have had their, their time in the spotlight. Yes, I've got the whole set. I didn't order them from the Wet n Wild website. You can see I've had them so long that the labels are coming off. But they're great. They are really good brushes. They're soft. I mean, there's not much you can say about them. They're soft and they're nice and they clean well. They are elf brushes. But, and I love the liner brush, whatnot. I'm trying to clean my little bucket out over here because I cleaned all my other sponges and brushes. Okay. Oh, this guy here. I got this as a gift from someone. They got it from Hot Topic, and I thought, oh my goodness, this is so cute. It's so me, my aesthetic, polka dot, cutesy baby. And that was my powder brush forever. Oh, there we go. I gotta find the camera. But yeah, it does need to be decolored. It's shredding so bad. And I've got all these wonderful other brushes, so I'm gonna pass on a lot of brushes. These new ones, my duplicates, I've got this large baggie over here that I like to keep them in. Okay, so these brushes, oh, there's two of them. They're from Wet n Wild also. They're from the Ruby Rose collection that came out. The little, it was a rose collection that they had. But they're really not practical because, I don't know if you can see, oops, probably should have tried to put that in, right? Anyways, it's got these thorns on it. So, and this is the eyeshadow brush. And so it's not made to really, you could, but I think it's more for the aesthetic, honestly. So it came with an eyeshadow brush and a blush brush. And I've never used them. They're just collectible and for the aesthetic. So I'm going to put them away. I won this one in my first giveaway that I ever won from It's Amanda. It's my girl. And it's a Sigma Kabuki brush. I had one already in my collection that I use. So this is going to be my backup. It's a powder brush. It's nice. And then I've got this brush in plastic because it is a MAC brush from their Way Back When collection. It's an angle MAC brush. This is my very first brush set was a MAC set. And I don't have a lot of them. And the ones I do have, they're very, as you see, it's a short collection. and I've had to glue it back together. So sad, but they're staying. This is a elf brush. I got it from the Dollar Tree, I believe. They're really nice. A stapling brush from elf. The Dollar Tree does have some really nice brushes. I'm not gonna lie about that. Not that I would not recommend them. Like these ones, I don't recommend. The ones that were very cutesy, like this, with the unicorn and the jewels, because they're very harsh brushes. They're not good brushes at all. They're just for the aesthetic, honestly. So I'm going to declutter these. There's no reason for me to hang around with those. These are a few brushes that I got from Ipsy, and they're my duplicates. So, because I received them before, and I really like them. These are Ulta brushes. You get them in in their little kits that they have. And for Christmas time, I'd ordered about 4 kits. They're little $25 kits for my friends and family, and broke them up and set them up the way I wanted to, with like sheet mask and things like that. This is a cute little It's Cosmetics sample brush that I got from Ulta, also during, like, I think one of their little It Cosmetic times when I got my first foundation from them. It's a good brush, but you use a lot of product and it's so hard to clean. So it's best to just be in my collectible stuff. This is one of the first foundation brushes I ordered online. I don't even know why I did. I thought it was really cool because it had the little well on it. But honestly, it's the same way. It soaks up way too much product, so I'm going to declutter that. Oh, I believe I have a whole set of these from Coastal Scents. I just don't know where. I'm going to hang on to this one. I know you guys remember these ones from BoxyCharm. I ended up with a double set, and then I won in the giveaway. I got a double set. So I'm going to hang on to these because they're collectible to me. My first reel, got the name on it and the whole 9 yards. So that's really cool. Even though I didn't like the brushes, the way they feel, I don't even know what the heck I'm going to do with them. Other than save them. You know what? I think I'll take the 2 that I use and I'll declutter those, and I'll keep the new ones that I've never used. That would be best. That way I won't have so much clutter. I don't feel too guilty about tossing any of them out or keeping any of them, because I know that there's so many more hiding somewhere. Okay, so another set I got from BoxyCharm. This is my very first BoxyCharm ones. If you got BoxyCharm, you guys know what these are. They look like Luxie. They are Luxie brushes, but I've never used them because I just thought they're so pretty, and I didn't want to mess them up. I'm terrible. I'm terrible. I mean, they have a life, and I should give them one, but yeah. This was my very first Luxie brush ever from Ipsy. My very first Ipsy bag. The name is so tattered, but I love, love, love this brush. I had to take it out so many times out of my rotation, so I'm going to hide it in here so I don't keep bothering it, because it means a lot to me. It's so pretty. Okay, this is a Wet n Wild eyeshadow brush. I don't know why I got it. Maybe because I saw it at the Dollar Tree. I have a bad habit of that. When I see what I would think would be really good brushes at the Dollar Tree, I just pick them up. So I'm going to declutter it. I know I got these. These were hyped for a minute. They've got plastic handles, but they are weighted, and they're from the Dollar Tree. And they were really good. but I don't use them. I don't grab for them. So I'm going to declutter them. Maybe I know a few people that I can give them to. I don't have a lot of makeup people in my life, but we do arts and crafts and use brushes, makeup brushes for different things too. But anyways, this is my first Bibella brush, and we have a Bibella eyeshadow brush and eyeshadow collection in our mall here. So I was able to, this is a fan brush, highlight fan brush. When I got my first highlight palette, it's cool. It stays in my rotation, so I don't know how it got over here. We got Farrah brushes. Oh, here's another one of the Coastal Scent ones that I said I needed. There's another one from the collection. But let's see, we'll put it in here. So there's 3. This is also, I'm going to declutter it. It's a Ulta collection brush. It came in one of their cool little thing with the marble. Elf eyeliner brush, we'll declutter that. My Farrah brushes, I have to keep them, even though these, I know I got these in a Ipsy, and they're nice, but I've never used them, the sapphire blue ones, because I'm like, honestly, what are these for? Am I showing them right? What are these for? They're so big. It just says straight on this one, contour on this one, but this is not big enough for contour. And then this is a cheeky end, so okay, this is understandably a blush brush, but these two are too big for the face and eyes. I don't know. They're just not fluffy enough, but they're Farrah. She has to be saved, so she's going to be going back in the vault. Okay, I got this during the in Ulta from, not Ulta, from Ipsy, in one of their when I got my first, I think, Ultimate box. I canceled that a long time ago. I only got like 2 Ultimate or 3 Ultimate boxes, and I was so sad with the disappointment. But this is their brush set, so I want to make sure I keep that. Another Luxie brush with the blue handle, and this is another like fan brush. It's a position taper. It's one I would use for my highlight, honestly. So I'm going to keep that. Of course I'm going to keep that. This is a Farrah collection. I use some of them now, that's why there's so many missing out of the collection. And then this is a Farrah collection, which I've got. I love them, and they are worked out. As you see, I kind of had to use pliers to keep them up and whatnot. So I don't want them to be abused anymore. I'm going to put them back in the bowl. Okay, and then I've got, this is also a MAC brush, old school MAC brush. The number is either 252 or 202. I can't see it. It's so old. It's so, I put tape around it too so it wouldn't keep coming off and discoloring, but it's a packer brush. Old school MAC brush. This is one of my first Sigma brush. I can't believe it's in here, so I'm going to have to keep that out of the vault because I need that brush. And then this is a Chanel brush. My mom went to Texas and she was touching up her face, and luckily this one was like, oh, don't do that, you know, use this brush. And she had a whole bundle of Chanel brushes, and my mom was like, no, I use my finger, I'm a fingerer. And she's like, it would change your life. And so she gave her the brush, and she brought the brush home for me because she knew how much, she knew I knew what the value of this brush was. And oh my goodness, is it a value. You know, these are expensive brushes, Chanel brushes. This brush is a authentic goat hair brush. This was a gift. from another makeup enthusiast person that I lived close to when I was younger and got into makeup. Um, so I don't use it. I'm not down with, you know, unless it's it's a cruelty-free brush from the goat hair. Um, but I found that to be really unique that they were able to find one that was cruelty-free but authentic and real. That's cool. This brush is, the name's written off and it says professional eyeshadow brush. It's got this big old slab on it. I don't know, but it's cool. I don't think I have a reason for keeping it, so I don't want to get rid of it. This one too is a smudger from $1 Billion Brow. Okay, yeah, this from Ipsy. These fluffy brushes I used for when I was shaving my kids' hair, you know, tapering it and whatnot. I'm gonna declutter those because I don't do it no more. My eldest son gets it done professionally. Okay, then I got my everyday brush set that I use, and this one is a pure taper brush, kabuki brush, and it was alright for fast application, but it absorbs a lot of product. So I'm not down with that, absorbing all my foundation and then having to super clean it. So I'm going to declutter that. This will not go anywhere. This is the Gigi Gorgeous Ipsy collab brush. This is her the contour brush. I use this with her contour bronzers. So I love this brush. So that's staying in my cup. These are new from Ipsy. Was it Ipsy? No, BoxyCharm. I'm sorry. These are the new brushes that came in the BoxyCharm this month. So I'm going to give them a try. They're clean. This is my Sigma brush that I was telling you about. And she's so hard to clean when you use it with liquid foundation. You're supposed to use it with powder. And I guess use it to contour because it's at an angle. But honestly, I like it for foundation. And I don't feel it absorbs that much of your liquid foundation. But it does applicate a lot better than the other liquid foundation brushes that I decluttered. So I'm going to keep that. Oh, and this is a powder foundation brush. Super dense. This is the one I got in my Pure Mystery box. Oh, in fact, when you do the Pure Mystery box, you do get 7 brushes. Or no, 5 brushes. Which I don't have them all. Let me see if some are in here. But you get 5 brushes. And this was one of them along with this one. But I'm going to keep this one. This powder one, I like it for powder. And it cleans so good. Okay, so here, this is a fair. So this is also goes with that sapphire blue collection that I haven't used. So I'll put that in the bulk that was in my cup, in my everyday cup. These need to be washed. These are also the pink Farrah that I was showing you. And these are Farrah, the glittery ones that I use. The pencil brush and the concealer brush, which I don't use for concealer. I use it for like the glittery shades, the shimmer shades. So that stays in my collection. This is a concealer brush that I do use for concealer. I have a couple of them that I use just for concealer. I don't know, but it's staying in the collection. This one is also from, this is the Beauty Crop one I got from Ipsy. Really pretty, and it's a powder brush. You know, we need lots of powder brushes. And this is definitely my favorite, all-time favorite Estee Lauder powder foundation brush. I got it as a birthday present with my Estee Lauder foundation, which I'm rocking now for 2 years. 2 birthdays have passed, and I'm still rocking the same very good quality brush, which I would recommend. I don't know how much it costs, honestly, because it was a gift, but it's a good brush. And they have like If you keep the box, keep the brush, and you have issues, bring it back. And they'll exchange it, and just take your brush and box and process it and put it in the system, especially if you have a Macy's card where the Estee Lauder stand is. They will take it back. You just, without a receipt. But I did have to keep the box. So this is this is a newer one that we got from Ipsy this month, from Luxie. I really like this brush. This is a Luxie brush. It's a detailed taper blender. I have not used this brush yet. I don't know exactly what I would need a detailed taper blender for, but it must be for something important. Because I'm not a makeup artist, you guys. I'm not. I just love makeup and a makeup enthusiast. But I will find out what we should use this for and give it a chance. This little brush came with my, it's the craziest thing. I'll put that in the vault. It came with my, with an eyeliner that's in a pot. And it's crazy. How could you use this little brush to put on eyeliner in the pot? This would be more to like brush your eyebrows if you had some super brows. But anyways, I thought it was super cute. Might as well keep it because I still use the liner. These ones were just in BoxyCharm this month, and there should be 5 of them. Yeah, super cute. These are some cute detail brushes, and everybody's saying they're from Lavish, and they look just like the Moda brushes in the same color scheme, rainbow. Crazy, but it's cute, and I'm going to keep those in my collection. Okay, this is my Luxie brush that I use now for my highlight, and it is a tapered highlighting brush. This one is the one that I'm going to put in there, which is the Precision highlighting brush. It's a lot fluffier because I like to be shiny, true enough, but it's getting ready to be, you know, spring. Well, it is spring. It's warmer weather, and I figured bring out the fluffier one, dull down the shine of the highlight, because you're going to use your, what do you call it, the highlighters that are more, my Luminous foundation. That's what I'm going to be using. I also use this one for highlight, and this is a Slim Glow or Slime Glow or something like that. It's right there. Glam, Slim Glam. And I used to use this for highlight too, but I like it to contour down my nose. I don't know if you can see that. It's got like a triangle shape to it, and so it's good for putting a little bronzer down the sides of my nose with more precision. This is my blush brush from Prima. Can never go wrong with this brush. I got it from in an Ipsy also. It's been through a lot, squished up. You know, when they come out with another one, I'm gonna try to get it back up. So that stays. Okay, so we're down to the nitty gritty here. So I have a lot of liner brushes, and I use them for my brows and I use them for my eyes. And these are the ones with the spoolie ends. And I got this one that's a Suma, which I should put a tape right here so I don't lose its name. That is something I gotta do. This is a pure one. I just got this one out. It's a little stiffer than this one. So these are really good. All these brushes are really good to keep with you in your collection, because you can use them for eyeliner, especially when you don't have a hand to do something this thin. This helps. They're flat. It's at an angle. You can stamp across your eyelid using your eyelashes as a guide, and then swoop over it, you know, however. Because we did end up with this brush with an Ipsy regular bag, and I thought it was so cool. And we got the liner that you wet with water to activate it. And on their website to this day, the liner and the brush are like $20 each. So we ended up with a $40 product in our $12 bag. I keep the Ipsy bag because I'm down with that bag. Okay, and here's another FEMA brush. This one feels practically brand new. I don't know. I might keep it around because I like the flat brushes. But it does look brand new. These are my more fluffy brushes. Oh, and my Die Hard Farrah brushes. Can never go wrong with these fluffy brushes. I got the duplicate and that out. These are some, this is a Profusion brush. This is a Vaselli one. I can't remember where I just got this one from. I like that. It goes along with this brush from Vaselli. And it's a good taper blending brush. Very tiny for hooded eyes. That's why I love this one too. From the Ipsy collab. It may be going into the vault soon because it's a Tetris Ipsy collab and I love Tetris. And see, I'm already starting to lose. Yeah, I'm going to put it in the vault. I'm going to put it in the vault. I'm going to put it in the vault because I don't want to ruin it. These ones also, I recommend. These smudger brushes that are got the rounder end, not just these ones that have the flat end. I recommend these for eyeliner. And I smudge my eyeshadow over my eyelid as eyeliner so I can have that pop of color. So it's thicker, and that way you don't have to be so scared of those points on the liquid eyeliner, because a lot of us don't swear by the liquid eyeliner pencil or pen. I do, I swear by it, but there are some times I want to go into my pots and make them thick, and then there's times when we will use some Fix Plus and the shadow itself or pigments and use that to make your eyeliner. You can tell them Jovina told you about it. Even these ones, they work very well to stipple out that eyeliner nicely. And these are e.l.f. brushes. Well, this is a Wet n Wild and this is an e.l.f. brush. I'll declutter those too. Oh, it's another Slam Glow. I lost a jewel. This is another Slim Glow. You can tell them because they have the jewel on it, which I thought was really cute and different. This is another smudger. I'll just toss that one to the side for declutter. These are part of that collection also from Ulta. So they got that marbling. Everything in this collection has the marbling, including the eyeshadow palette, the blush palette, the pressed powder. I thought that was really cute, the marbling. And they're very small, and I like using this one as a detailed, blender to get into that, to get into them little creases we got. So I'll keep that out when I do my detail stuff. This is a face one. I think I'll keep the face one, and I'm going to get rid of the tried and true, this one also. So you can tell this one's been through some things, and this one's still got a lot of life left. So I like packing on the glitter, pressed glitters with these. So this guy can go in the declutter pile. This is a Morphe brush that I just got from the Morphe Mystery. All three of these. And you can already tell that I've been using this one ragged. I love it so much. And it stains. This one too is really nice to just like no product at all and just blend out a soft, soften up any color on your eye. But this one, I don't know. This one feels like it should be for liquid. I looked it up and it's for concealer under the eye, but when I tried, it just gave me streaks. So I don't know. I'm going to figure it out though, and we'll come back to the Morphe brush. This is part of that Fair collection with the crystal, and I love her so much. I don't know if I took any of those out. I don't think I did. Oh. And this is another one of those Vaselli ones. Hold on. I'm going to take all the Fair ones out because these are kind of getting some serious working to them. They don't sell this collection anymore. And I believe it was a 5-piece collection. I still had the little bag. Alright, so we'll throw that into the vault. Yay! I have gone through a lot. Look at all these are going to be decluttered. I'm sorry. Please don't leave me any comments about, wanting them, because I wouldn't feel comfortable with anyone getting sick. Even though my family's a system-free home right now, and we're going to continue to be, I don't think it would be safe for me to send anything through the mail. Now, after all this passes, we'll see how things go. I'm still entering giveaways and I'm receiving things, but it would probably be best if I don't send anything out. Plus, I'm broke, so I don't really have money to mail anything, and there's no stimulus check coming my way as far as I can see. Alright, so this set is from Coastal Scents. I got it in a Mother's Day kit where it came with the 292 eyeshadow palette. And they're like dime size. They're really cute, but they're really deep. So they're nice. And it gives you how to use them for a smoky eye on the side. And I kept my spring lashes in there. Don't mind those, guys. I throw this one in my makeup bag when I'm on the go. So that will go over here. Now sponges, I was debating on showing you guys my sponges, or even trying to attempt to declutter my sponges, because I'm gonna just come back to them. So that's why there's no reason to declutter them unless they're torn up. And I keep them in my dry ones in this bag. So there are some torn up ones in here. Okay. And this is a little tweezer box. Whatever. So I got my first silicone applicator. And notice I kept it all this time because it's really good quality. I mean, it costs a lot of money. I don't know who got it for me, but it was like 20 bucks when they first came out. And now you can get them at the Dollar Tree. But this one is one of the original ones. So I keep that in my little new Supernatural bag. I got these little baby teeny weenies. They're supposed to go around the eye. I haven't really used them much. Only this one that I got in a Sephora play because it was my first. And he's gone through a lot. But I don't know. I have this collector's addiction. Nope. Okay, goodbye. It's gonna have to go. These two are still very new, very stiff. So I'll put those in here. Goodbye. Oh, my son. So cute. He got me these different shaped ones in like a bag set. They came in a bag. You get a lot of them. I think I have tons of them still, but not in this shape. And they're really good. I mean, they were cheap, but they're really good. These guys came from the Dollar Tree. These were my first sponges. So I'm going to declutter these. They're okay, but they're not as good as the Real Technique brush sponges. Now these are much better, and they've been through a lot. This one is newer, so this one will go. Yay!